Exciting news today from Heljan. Or is it Heljan? Never quite sure. Anyway, that Danish company with the red oval logo. There's two very handy models for 00 gauge modern image modelers just been announced. So let's get into it. And it's these two, the Class 153 and the Class 155 DMU, so-called super sprinters. So Heljan have already given us a look at the production samples of their O-Gauge 153, which I think is a good model to produce, allowing passenger services to be run on a small O-Gauge layout. This model is due to be released before the end of 2024 and will be available in a range of 6 different liveries. So it comes as no surprise that they would make a 00 gauge version of this, and have announced the same range of colour schemes too. However, they have gone one step further in this scale by also announcing the 155 twin-car DMU as well. So a little history of the prototypes. The first to be produced were the Class 155 twin-car units. They were built by Leyland Bus at Workington and even incorporated some Leyland National Bus components. Production ran between 1987 and 1988 with 42 units being produced. During their life, 35 of those units were converted to Class 153 railcars, which I'll get onto in a moment. These are from a so-called Super Sprinters build sharing much with the Class 156, which carried the Super Sprinter branding. The 155 missed out. Today, the 7 remaining 2-car 155s soldier on with Northern Trains operating in Yorkshire. The 35 units that were converted to 153 units replaced ageing single-car DMUs on rural lines. Conversion was done by Hunslet Barclay at the firm's Kilmarnock plant between 1991 and 1992. These units saw service almost across the whole of the UK mainland, and so there's loads of livery options, and ironically the single units often were coupled up to other units as well. But that does prove some operational variations. So Heljan's new announcement of these initial 6 colour schemes may well be joined by other variations along the line. And talking of model variations, these are also faithfully reproduced in the models, which all feature interior and cab lighting, illuminated destination blinds, and the body side door locking indicator lights and illuminated door buttons are a really cool, neat feature that I've not seen before on a model. You also get directional lighting, magnetic BSI auto couplers, detachable snowplows, and a highly detailed model, as you can see here on this CAD render. Prices are all the same regardless of options, so taking this one as an example, the analog DC version with a 21-pin DCC socket and a speaker already fitted comes in around about £200, which is not bad at all. For £100 more, you can get the digital sound fitted model too. The obvious competitor here is Hornby with their 153 that has been out for a while now. These don't have such a rich feature set, but do have directional lighting and have 8-pin DCC sockets. Plus, of course, this livery, the best in my mind. Prices are significantly lower though, and I've seen this brand new for as low as £90. And second-hand options are also available. Plus, I've seen them with DCC chip fitted, new for £120 as well. So are Heljan's offerings worth more than double the Hornby one? Time will tell when we start to see the actual models, but certainly this is a crowded market for 153 models. On to the 155 model now. We're currently only getting to see some engineering drawings and a couple of CAD renderings, but we do know there will be 6 variations in both analog and digital. Taking one as an example, the BR Provincial livery version, this is coming in around about £300 for the analog version and around £400 for DCC sound. Features are likely to be exactly the same as the 153 version, but I'll certainly update once we get a look at the real models. Hornby did produce the 155 version 2 in a couple of liveries, but you'll have to look to the second-hand market for this. I've seen this selling for as little as £40 second-hand. And Dapple also produced this 155 2-car way back in 1992 in the Provincial livery, which again you'll need to buy second-hand. However, I've seen these for around about the £45 mark on the second-hand market. So the 155 is ready for an upgrade and should sit well in the market. However, I feel the 153 will have stiff competition from Hornby, mainly due to the cost difference. The Hornby ScotRail one is always the one I'd choose, but that's just what I think. What do you think of Heljan's new models? Let me know in the comments, and as always, just to wrap up, I'll say I'm not associated with or make any money from Heljan or any other manufacturer to do this video. Hope you liked it though, give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya!